Hey friends, how you doing? I'm really looking forward to Super Bowl Sunday today. Plus I got a new chapter of One Piece dropping in a few hours. Can't wait. But all the excitement here in the Philadelphia metro area about this Eagles team and the constant conversation I'm having with people about how it's just a fun team, a team you'd love to root for, takes me back to probably why I am a bit of a sports fanatic. 1986. In 1986, I was a preteen teenager, doing what preteen teenage boys the time did to make money. I was delivering newspapers, and part of the job of delivering newspapers is you had to go to people's houses and ask them for the money to pay for the newspaper to pay your newspaper supplier for the papers you were delivering. If you've ever seen Better Off Dead, you know, I want my $2. That's what that's all about. So here it is, 1986. The New York metro area is in love with the New York Mets. That team had so many great characters. Keith Hernandez, Gary Carter, Darryl Strawberry, Doc Hay, not to mention a pitching staff that was through the roof with Darling and El Cid. It's unbelievable. And they're playing the Houston Astros, who have one player that counts, Mike Scott. Every time the Mets are playing Mike Scott in the playoffs, he's shutting down this unbelievable lineup. And of course, all of us as fans, we've decided the ball is being messed with, but that's irrelevant. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series. And Mike Scott's not pitching. All Mets fans are like, we have to win this game and we have to face that guy. And what do I have to do? I have to work. I have to go around to people's houses asking them for money. My perfect memory of that day is simply this. I would go to somebody's house, ring the doorbell, they'd open the door, I'd say, I'm collecting for the newspaper, and in the corner would be the TV, and it was tuned to that game, and I would turn and look, and I would watch an at-bat, and the person would pay me, and we'd stay there together, this adult and me, preteen, watching the TV, watching the at-bat. The at-bat would end, and I would move to the next house. My entire time watching Game 6 until about the 6th or 7th inning is this process of going from house to house to house to house to house. And everybody in the neighborhood loving this Mets team, watching this game, knowing the importance of the game, chatting to this 12-year-old boy who's there collecting money for their daily newspaper. Like I was, part of the community, which I was. And it was an incredible experience. And that kind of community feels what's happening right now in Philadelphia. And the snow held off. And people are going to be able to get to their parties. And boy, are we going to be excited. Go Birds. Talk to you later, friends.